Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It is your girl, Miss Honey, here with more Honey in the Headlines. New series I'm trying to do, just coming in talking about current events. I don't comment quite as much on other people's videos because I have a lot to say. I really should be saying it more on this channel. Therefore, we came up with Honey in the Headlines, where I can give my opinion and share my comments and thoughts in a more expanded form without taking over someone's platform, you know, and just give my opinion on the situation, right? So I've just uploaded the first video in the Honey in the Headlines series, which talks a little bit about the Andrew Gillum situation, and I do it in my you know normal expanded form. The video is about 45 minutes or so, and I really just talk about the whole situation from the top to the bottom, from the beginning to the end, to where we are right now. We aren't technically at the end, um, but yeah. So this is a good opportunity for us to talk about something else that's been in the headlines, something else that's been burning, on the tip of my tongue, and that was DaBaby. DaBaby video came out. TMZ, I think, exposed it, where DaBaby was seen at one of his concerts walking through the crowd, and he walks up on a woman who is videoing him, and it has the light on it while she's videoing, casting light on whatever it is she's videoing, and we see him haul off and slap the living hell out of an individual, a female. Now, some people, it's so many different things people have said out here. People have said that she bumped into him. I didn't really see him move like he had been bumped into. It seemed kind of like he walked right up to her when he saw a video on him and slapped the hell out of her. Like he didn't want to be videoed. That's what it looked like to me on the tape. And I watched the tape be played over and over again, back to back. I think on Beautiful Soul channel she did a live, right? Y'all check that out. Okay, so then I went back and did my own research and watched it again. Then I heard that he had apologized, in his own little way. He liked to do things in a real sexy, snazzy, glittery type fashion. He liked to be real flashy with everything that he do, including allegedly slapping somebody dead in the face. Right, so he come out, he all laid up in the bed, and he talking about how he's sorry, he apologized. And then we see video where he done did a little parody video with Michael Blackson about the situation, seeming like he didn't give a damn about the lady at all. Then we see a little bit about him supposedly offering her $10,000. Then we see a little bit about him asking somebody, paying somebody. Maybe he was going to pay somebody $10,000, I guess. I don't know. To hit him up in the DM that had a video from a different angle of the same situation. We ain't heard nothing about that either. Now, we had a young lady come out who says that she was the one that was hit and she didn't even have the phone, right? Or maybe she was hit and she didn't have the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the process of the person who had the phone getting hit, we see this other person get hit. Now, I didn't see all that. We've had people report that the person that came out and had a conversation, because the lady retained a lawyer, whoever it was, at least one of the people retained a lawyer. Then we had somebody come out and say the lady said that she was the one he slapped full on, and she didn't even have the phone when he slapped her. I don't know. It's a grainy video. It's a grainy video. It can't be edited. It can't be brought up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be slowed all the way down. Like, I get that. But I'm just telling you what I saw. So, and here we are. This individual or individuals, we don't know, that got hit, we know for sure has retained a lawyer, it looks like, but we don't know much else. My thing is this: you have a lot of, okay, so it really don't matter to me. Like, we have grown accustomed as a society to to accepting certain things. We accept certain travesties, especially when they are committed towards females. Okay, we are, as a society, are known to blame the victim, blame the female, blame the person that was hit, and depending on where the individual that did the offense, that made the aggressive move, is in our society, in our viewpoint, how near and dear that person may or may not be to our hearts, we may or may not get a person the benefit of the doubt. So you got a lot of people out there that like DaBaby, that are used to seeing, stories on the headline, that's not true, that's doctored and that type of thing. But here we see where he hit somebody, okay, seemingly unprovoked. He had options where he could have put his head down. He could have turned directly away from the individual. He could have had his security trained to come up and block all that type of stuff. All this could have taken place. Instead of, he opted to act out violently towards this person. He didn't want to be filmed. He didn't want the flash to be on. We don't know, but he did apologize for something. He apologized for hitting the lady. He did. And he said all this jargon about being a part of the, his fans, and how much he loved his fans. With a lot of fans out there that say, okay, we'll accept that, and we still want you to do music and make us happy and make us dance and make us bounce and make us forget about everything, all the travesties that's going on in the world. We can escape into your music. We enjoy that. Let's do it. All right, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But like I said, we live in a society that thinks a lot less about violence against women, transgressions against women, no matter how small, okay, as well as elderly and children. We do. We just, some of it we want to look over because we want to force you to look over it as the victim. Some of us, we look over it because it's so hard. If you look at it, it's so hard on you. You don't even want to deal with it, so you put it away. This is when it comes to children. We say, oh, bless their hearts. Oh, that's a shame. Something needs to be done, and then we pack it away because it's too much to carry with us on a day-to-day basis. Okay? All right? And then some people just want you to move on from it because it's going to be done. That's what it is, and you need to just accept it. You need to just accept it, right? Okay, so let me say this. Should the baby go to jail? I don't know. You tell me. Is slapping somebody in their face a crime? If hauling off, slapping someone unprovoked, is that a crime? Are we using the same excuse that we give police officers? He felt like he was in fear and in danger, so he made the first move. Are we giving him that same excuse too? The excuse that we have scoffed at and said we absolutely will not accept. That's no excuse, so on and so forth. Like I said, he had options. But the option that he took was one that he felt comfortable doing. He didn't feel no fear about that. That's why I say we need to create a forum, a form of punishment, if you will, that I would like to call the slapping squad. I feel like we need a slapping squad, and I feel like we need a spitting squad. Okay? All right? Now, this would be similar to your caning in your Asian countries, where people commit crimes and they get a certain amount of lashes with a cane stick on their back. Depending on what the crime is, they may get 5 lashes, they may get 10, they may get 25, they may get 50. From what I understand, 3 will buckle your knees. 3 will buckle your knees, okay? 4 gonna make you throw up everything you done ate that morning, okay? They say 5 have you making deals with the Lord, that if he would come down and spare you from getting 6, you'll do anything. They say 6 have you mourning, okay? Mourning. Except finally, they say 7 you accept it. By the 10th one, it's a wonder you even still aware. Your nerves are being ripped. They are being torn. Your brain goes into survival mode, sends all the components out. Numbness, shock. Go into a physical response. Hmm? Beyond the pain. Hmm? They say it rip your soul from you. That's what they say. Okay? Then you got your more traditional firing squads. You know what I'm saying? Line you up with they line everybody up they want to get rid of, or the one person, and they have a firing squad of 2 or 3, and they unload into you and you go good night. Right? Well, I feel like maybe we are Western society. We do need to be a little bit more milder in it, but we do need a little bit more tougher punishment. We do. We need to do some eye for an eye. We need to do a little bit of even swap. Can't be no swindle. Hmm? 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Okay? What's good for the goose, my dear, is good for the gander. Huh? Unfortunately, we can't have these laws. This is all I'm just fantasizing about a world. Maybe if we had a world that didn't judge people of color more harshly than lighter skinned people, we could have these type of laws. We could have a spitting squad and a slapping squad. Huh? Because everybody would be judged fairly. But we know that if we came up with a slapping squad or spitting squad, most of the people that would be getting slapped or spit would be people of color. Huh? I'm just saying. But let's say we did. We could form a spitting squad or a slapping squad. Now, this slapping squad would be, let's say you haul off and slap somebody, like DaBaby did. Then you would go before the slapping squad. Like maybe, let's say you would pay the person $5,000, and also you would go before the slapping squad, depending on the severity of the slap. The individual that you slap, here you slapped a female or what is considered to be a weaker or more fragile individual, you slap her good, full Kirkpatrick, shout out to Tony Baker, across the face, and look like you came down on it. Bam. Then maybe you would go before the slapping squad, and on top of paying $5,000, you get 5 slaps from a master slapper. Now, a lot of y'all may not know this, but there's actual slapping competitions. And if you pass out and you can't stand it, you call uncle, you give. That's it. You lost. Anybody that falters, that's a point. And then maybe you go to 3, and at 3 strikes, you're out, right? 3 slaps, you're out. 3 stumbles, you're out, right? Okay, so we'll get one of those people. We ain't gonna get somebody just off the street to be slapping. These got to be professional slappers. They got to know how to slap you and not break your jaw. Or maybe you might get your jaw broke, but they know how to slap you and not kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's temperance. But you get good three good slaps. And you wouldn't get 3 slaps from a woman because you a man. If your slapping squad need to be male and female. Okay? If you a woman and you slap a woman, you ought to be go before the female slapping squad. If you a man, you slap a man, you ought to go before the man slapping squad. If you a man and you slap a woman, you got to go before the male slapping squad. Okay? Because you got to give as good as you got. As you gave. You got to get as good as you gave, is what I mean. Okay? So, same thing with a spitting squad. For people who like to haul off and spit in your face. Like a lot of these Anglo-Saxon individuals walking around in this earth, they like to spit. You know what I'm saying? People like to spit to show this ultimate form of disrespect, of dismissal, that type of thing. Well, you ought to go before the spitting squad. And that spitting squad could be a collective. It's a collective because spittle is really relative. It's really relative. You know what I'm saying? Individuals who've been checked out health-wise and come up really great health-wise and all that type of stuff should be allowed to haul off and pull one heart out of their sinuses passage, ball it up on the back of their tongue, and it dead in your face. Dead in your face. Okay? A fine, and you go before the spitting squad. Why can't we just have a slapping squad and we can end all of this? Okay? There are no consequences for people who are hurting and damaging and aggressing towards females, towards children, towards the elderly, towards the infirmed and the handicapped and the mentally unstable amongst us. There are people that are preying on them. Okay? There are people that are taking opportunities to make themselves bigger by making somebody else feel smaller. Now, you a man with a whole business, a whole family, a whole child out here you supposed to ride for. Okay, you done come from the bottom and now you here and you slapping ladies, you slapping girls, you slapping females like out of the blue. Now you tell me he would have did that if that was a dude. No, he wouldn't have done it. But that's all right. We can correct this behavior by having a slapping squad. Huh? A slapping squad, a male and female slapping squad, a squad that is both male and female, depending on who the individual is that's being slapped and the person that they slap. Yeah, ring that bell, rock that box, okay? Once you see what it feel like, once you eat a little piece of that crow, huh? Once you feel that sting ring through your body, huh? Once you come to yourself and try to figure out if it's Monday or Tuesday or Christmas or Easter or Mother's Day, huh? Because your Tweety birds is flying around your head so beautifully. Yeah, I bet you'll think differently about knocking somebody in the face then. You'll weigh that thing out a little bit better and say, now, is this worth going before the slapping squad, or do I need to just move on from this? We're giving too many passes out here, people. We're giving too many passes, period. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Put it down below. Miss Honey being too hard on the people, is she? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay? I don't think so. We don't need to just look at this as violence towards women. Just look as a whole at how much violence towards women we see out there. How much disrespect towards women we see out there. There's no consequence for damaging and wounding and killing off and snuffing out the very individuals that are in charge of propagating our societies, rearing our children, teaching. Huh? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Okay, it got to be equal and balanced for everybody. Equal and balanced for everybody. That's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all tell me what you think. Put it down below. And until next time, honeybees. I holla.